that's me though. That's like my
Yes.
part of my
Okay.
personality. I'm a planner, and like I'll run across something and like you'll pop in my head and I'm like, that reminds me of, Miss Tommy. This reminds me of my husband. This reminds me of my son. And instead of buying it right then and there, I take that item and I put it in my basket and I save it in my basket on Amazon or excuse me, my sinuses are kicking in. But or I put it in my note section. I have a birthday note in my phone. And I
Yeah.
just literally have like a laundry list of items that I'm going to get for people. And then I go back into that list, and when it's around someone's birthday, it's called pre-planning. And then I'll like, not 8 minutes before I have to check out to get to the birthday
Right.
party. It's like, maybe
Right.
72 hours, a week ahead, something like that. And then and then I get it for them. But I've stopped gift giving Mr. Man Babe because anything I think that is like cute or like I think he's gonna like it ends up in the closet at the top shelf, still
Right.
in its wrapping or in its packaging, and it's a year later and he's not even touched it or looked at it or breathed on it. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna sell it in the garage sale for $1.
Is he mad at you for picking out something shitty?
No, he just no. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's good.
I mean, I think we got to the point where it came to it's come down to money. Like right now there is
Yeah.
no extra money, so we're like screw gifts. Or it's also been in the last like 5 years it's been like let's do like no gifts and let's like maybe do something together.
Yeah.
So like one year we went to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers together. So he surprised me with concert
That
tickets.
was
It
the
was really for both
best.
of us. That was the best. But he got in trouble that year. Do you remember? Because he got me like the fifth coffee pot in a row. Like he's got me a coffee pot every year. And he only saved the day with those tickets. So I don't know if
It's
that
a
was like
hint. He wants you to buy the coffee pot for
right,
him.
probably
That's what he needs for his
yes.
birthday. He thinks, because that's as far as it goes. He's like, coffee pots are so good. I'll get one for her. That's what's happening.
That's true. Because he needs I think his love language is affirmation. And I think like
Aw.
I think it is his because he always comes by. He's like, I did all the towels. I'm like, do you want a gold star? And he's like, I put them all away. I'm like, that's nice, And then I'm like thinking to myself, like, would you like me to go through my day and be like, I fed the dogs, I got the kids water, you know,
Right.
I made the bed,
Right.
I unloaded the dishwasher.
It's funny because I get in trouble for the same thing
Do
because,
you?
yeah, my husband's always like, why are you telling yourself how amazing you are all day?
You need
I'll be like,
affirmation.
I got dressed in a matching outfit and I'm wearing clean socks. I'm amazing. And he's like, why you're already doing it? Because I like that
You need
positive affirmation.
affirmation.
I do. But I just give it to myself. So I feel like that isn't really harming anyone.
You know,
Maybe it is. I don't know. It's obviously harming my husband. He's annoyed.
he is annoyed.
Yeah.
You're like in the mirror. You put on socks. You are awesome. You did it. You go girl. You put on your socks
No, but I
tonight.
say but yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay.
I am awesome.
I am
I do say,
awesome.
look at what you did. You are amazing.
That's
Yeah.
too funny. I need that. I need to do that because sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, ugh,
Yeah, but
ugh.
you're awake. Focus on that.
Right. That's where is this coming from? This is so like
Are
positive.
you kidding me? This is how I've always been. I was raised this way. I was
Seriously?
raised, yes, saying positive mantras about myself. The ugliest four-letter word in our house was can't, CANT. That's
It's a
how
good
we,
one.
yeah, that's how it is in my house too.
Right now,
But
the
it's always,
ugliest.
yes, I can, I got this, positive self-talk,
Wow. And that's what I'm like, I was not raised like that at all. Like that
no.
was not in my vortex of raising of this person right here. But I'm trying to create that. But I'm like, yes, we can do this. Woo! And everyone's like, fuck that. Fuck this. I can't. And I'm like, there is no fucks and there is no can'ts. We are
Right.
all gonna do this. And they're like, shut the door.
It is harder to
Shut the
implement once
door.
they're older. That's the problem.
Probably. So I should have started at infancy. You
I
got
mean,
this.
we'll just model and hope for the best. I mean, whatever we raise them already. I feel like by the time they're 7, it's just a matter of keeping them alive at this point. Like they have all of the, morals. They know right from wrong.
Yeah.
It's just, are they going to make the good choices or not?
That's true. You know what's did I share this with you before? Because I know you were talking about mantras in a previous podcast and you put them all over your house and
Yeah.
you read some of them to us, right? I can't remember what episode that was. It was a little while back. But I actually got into the Harmony in the House podcast, which is like piggybacked off of oh my gosh, conscious parenting.
Yeah.
And it was like mind revelation, like jaw dropping. Just a couple little tweaks here and there, just a couple little like changes in how you walk into a situation, how you talk to your spouse, like I know I kind of rag on Mr. Man Babe, not baby. I rag on him a little bit. I love him. He's the only person I ever really want to be with. He's like annoying, but like I don't want to be around anyone else that's annoying. Like I'd rather just deal with his annoyingness. But
Sure.
I don't know. It was something that resonated with me, and I thought of you because she said your children are not yours. Like they're yours. You birthed them, but like you don't own them. So
Yeah.
therefore, like they do not reflect upon you as an individual, like and what you stand for, right?
Sure.
Like they are just souls having a human fleshy life, and
Right.
they came through you, and you were there to guide them, right? Like they're already
Right.
on their own paths, right?
Right.
Like you said, like that you just have to
Right.
keep them alive till they're like X age, but really they're
Old enough
already
to stay alive on their own.
right. I'm pretty excited that my 15-year-old can make his own mac and cheese. He can make ramen. He can make nachos. He can make a quesadilla. I'm like, I mean, we're on to something here. He can do his own
That's a win.
laundry.
Yeah.
He makes his bed every day,
Right.
So I think like, I think we're winning there.
Did you say, wait, we need to back up to the makes his bed every day.
Makes
That's
his bed every day.
awesome. Do they all
Yeah.
do that? All your
No, just that
kids?
one. Just the
That's
first
so
one. I
good.
just
Has he
did a
been
really
doing
good.
that the whole time? Tell me he started that at like a certain age.
Yeah, it was like around, I don't even know. It was preteen
Okay,
probably.
thank God. There's
But
still
I was
time.
yeah, there's still time. I was kinda like, "You need to make your bed every day." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because it's important." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's important to be consistent, and if you make your bed every day, then you're organized by just making your bed. So
Right.
therefore, maybe it will, like, roll off of it." Now,
Yeah.
my middle can't even he can't even change his clothes and get the clothes into the dirty laundry basket, which is,
Right.
like, literally, like, 12 inches from
I
the
mean, are
dirty
we going with
clothes.
that he can't or that he doesn't even try? Because that's where
I
I'm
don't
at too.
Yeah, I don't think he even knows. It's, like, not even in his wheelhouse.
Right.
Like, it's not like, you could say it 1,000 times, like, "Put your dirty clothes," that's right there, like, 2 inches from the dirty laundry basket. Like, put it in when you take it off. Like, it takes
Right.
a second, but it doesn't compute. It's not his fault. He just can't
It's
do it.
funny how they're all different, isn't it?
Yep. It is funny how they're all different.
Yeah.
So I have a thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you had your birthday.
I did.
That was a big one.
Sure.
I sent you something, which was
Yes.
pre-birthday, but then I'm gonna say that it was for your birthday.
It's for my birthday. This is
Yeah,
what I'm talking about. You saw something, you thought of
I
me, you bought it for
did.
me. It's a
Mhm.
birthday present. Like,
Okay.
yes.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I went up to St. Petersburg
Wait,
with
you're
my
not going to say what the thing is that you bought me for my
I got
birthday?
you a microphone.
Yes.
Yes,
I
I'm
got a new
sorry.
mic.
Yay.
Yes. So now I
Your
sound awesome.
beats
Before I sounded like a troll.
No, you just
Just
sounded like you're
kidding.
jumping on a trampoline talking through your cell phone.
Right.
Now I've taken away the trampoline, but I gave you a microphone, so you're
Right.
happy now. It's like, trading.
I'm a grown up, god damn it.
Yeah, exactly. You're not a baby.
Right.
You need to be treated like a grown up. Do you feel different at 40? Because I didn't really feel much different.
I do in the sense that now I'm 40 and that's like in our society considered somewhat of a big deal. So I'm just kind of soaking in what that's like. As far as my body, I know I need readers now. So I'm excited to get those.
Like glasses?
Yeah, like readers. Like I can tell when I hold up something and I need to like see it and it's close to my face
You're
that the
like,
words are blurry.
are you
Yeah.
like kind of
I'm
bouncing
making a
it back and
gesture
forth?
like closer to my face, like about this close, almost to my nose. So
That'd be
I need
funny.
readers, but I've been waiting for that. Otherwise, no. I mean, I was just saying, I still look great, you know? So that's all that matters.
And still putting on clean socks every day
Basically, most of the time.
and getting
I can
dressed.
at least afford to buy new socks when I need them, as opposed to when I was like in my 20s. And sure, maybe I looked great, but
Sure.
you know,
Sure. I will tell you though, I still remember turning 20, like it was yesterday. I mean, I remember being at Western. I remember being at this apartment with my girlfriends. We had a kegger. I did
you
my
just said
first.
kegger.
I know. I did my first keg stand. I remember being so drunk and being in the bathroom and being like, "Oh my god, I'm halfway to 40." Like
Oh,
right.
yes.
So
Yes.
and then, and I wasn't even 21 yet, and I was like, "Oh my god," drama, drama, drama. I'm halfway to 40. I just had
Right.
my And then when I turned 40, I was like, "That's it? All right." Like, that's
Right.
cool,
Right,
cool,
nothing
all right.
happens. You don't get to
Nothing
all of a sudden
happens.
drive a car, you've been able to drink the whole time, like, you don't even get, like, the AARP discount. It's
Right.
just lame in
It is
general,
lame.
but, I'm still living my best life, you
Right.
know?
I feel a little bit more mature in my 40s. I don't know about you. A
Um,
tiny bit, like, maybe I should say
then
not
what?
mature. Maybe not mature, that's the wrong word, I don't wanna use the wrong word, but it's more like maybe, like, life skills or, like, you got some
Yes.
years underneath your belt and you're a little bit more mature in terms of, like, understanding the ways of the world-ish
Yes.
ish.
Experience and
Uh,
just living,
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
like knowing not to call Comcast on Monday. Just don't call Comcast on Monday. It's the
Right.
busiest day. Just call any
Exactly.
other day. So yeah, it took me about 40 years to learn that. That was
Or
worth it.
right, or, like, I kinda figured out that, like, if you go to Target on, like, what, Sunday when, like, the truck comes, like, everything's gonna be restocked, or maybe Monday, I'm not sure, there's, like, one of that, like, little trick or something.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
But you were gonna say something. So I turned 40. Since you're already 40, it can't be that.
A
So
little bit past 40.
this is smidge.
Just a smidge. So I took up my middle to do something serious. That's my thing. Like we go do something serious. We had doctor's appointments, and then we try to do something fun. So we had a nice little like mommy and son date. That was awesome. Went to dinner. I already told you about that. We saw the sunset on the beach. It was beautiful. There was rainbows and seagulls, and I had been eyeballing this tattoo parlor because I was like, I love tattoos. I love piercings. I love tattoos. If I was like, I feel like I was a punk rock chick in like my previous lifetime, Like I want